Hi Keisha, Lisa Goucher here. I mailed you samples and I wanted to just make a video to provide some more information. So you knew how to use them and you knew about the thinning hair. That was specifically your question. So here I go. I mailed you the hydration system. And what it is it's Renew Shampoo, Mask, Replenish Mask, Restore Leave-In, and then this little jewel called Rejuvenate Oil. So I'm going to show you what the full-size products look like. So here's the Renew Shampoo, the mask, the Restore Leave-In, and then I'm going to start talking about this one first. Rejuvenate Oil. This has 11 essential minerals in it. It mimics your own body's oil, and it's in the shampoos and conditioners. So the reason why this is so wonderful is that it does not coat or sit on the surface. Like, it actually gets down into the hair follicle, the hair bulb, absorbs into the hair. So whatever oil you're presently using, you can supplement this to see what you think. And it has other uses, like I use it under my eyes. It also provides relief for like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea. So as it relates to thinning hair, the reason why Monat works is because, first of all, it's the first anti-aging hair care line that has no sulfates, no parabens, no silicones. It's naturally based. It's plant-based. And what it does is the nutrition that's in here is that it soaks down into the scalp and the hair. So to the present, no other products have actually provided nutrition to the hair and scalp. That's how Monat is different. I'm going to show you some before and afters here in just a moment. This is exactly the product that African American hair needs. You have to have the hydration system and you have to have the oil, because this is all about hydration, bringing those curls back. And, whether you shampoo once a week, twice a month, whatever the case may be, just know the products are really concentrated. They only have 40% water. Most products have 80% water. So it's going to last longer. And it's just, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for that nutrition to get into the hair and the scalp and promote growth. So back to the samples so that I can explain how to use them. All right, so we've got the Renew Shampoo. So you are going to get your hair thoroughly wet. Make sure it's really wet. And I know it's difficult to deal with samples, but if you're conservative, you can get a few washes out of this, because a little goes a long way. So the first time you work the shampoo through your hair and your scalp, you're supposed to leave it on 2 minutes. You may not see a lather because there's no sulfate in it. I find it difficult to leave it on for 2 minutes because, mine, it doesn't lather. So I'll work it through, make sure it gets all through my hair, because what it's doing is it's pulling off the debris. It's pulling off the other products. So other products typically have sulfates, parabens, and silicone. Well, Monat is going to work to pull that off. And then the second shampoo, that's why you shampoo twice, because you want to allow all that nutrition to get into the hair and into the scalp. So you can take the mask and your choice. Like, this stuff is heavenly. This is going to leave your hair silky smooth in addition to providing the nutrition. You can take, I gave you this oil. You can take the mask and the oil, leave it on for 20 minutes, put a shower cap on. You can sleep in it all night. Whatever treatment, or you could do it by itself. You could do the mask all by itself, 5, 10, 20 minutes, all night, whatever the case may be. It's just really hydrating when you combine a couple drops of oil. The Rejuvenate Oil is in the mask as well. However, it just really, really helps to hydrate that hair and get nutrition into the scalp. So once you rinse off the mask, you need to at least leave it 2 minutes. If you're running short on time, at least 2 minutes. Otherwise, I recommend shower cap, leave it on 5, 10, 20 minutes. Really get a deep conditioning treatment. And then the Restore Leave-In. So after you get out, and oftentimes, those microfiber towels that help, your hair, those are really best to use instead of just a regular towel to towel dry your hair. But then you put the leave-in on. So however, that's what I was saying. However you're currently using an oil in your regimen is how I recommend you use this oil. If it's like after you style your hair, you put a few drops of oil, do it that way. If you're the kind of girl that, you use it in every step of the process, then use the oil that way. Just, you see it's like a little silver pack. Just poke it with a pin. You can be conservative. A little goes a long way. And this is the nutritional basis of the entire line. the 3 ingredients that, the reason why Monat is different, naturally based, it's got Capixyl that promotes growth, Procataline that anchors the hair, and then Crotasorb is the thermal protectant. Now, when the Urdaneta family made this product, it all comes out of Miami. They gave it to an independent group called Tri Princeton to do 2 years worth of clinical studies before they even sold a bottle of shampoo. And the reason being is they wanted to make sure that it worked. 70% of those participants were ethnic hair because they just realized how fragile and trying to grow the edges in and the struggles. So that's the thing. You know, maybe you haven't heard of it, but it's only 3 years old and it's growing really quickly. So that's your samples. I also wanted to show you, because you were looking at my site, and I know it was kind of messy because like I had some sales on there too. One of my girlfriends, Rolanda, signed up underneath me. She's African American. She went into the salon and she was doing some sort of process and they put something in that just like broke her hair all off. So she'd been wearing wigs for a long time. And she signed up as a market partner underneath me. And, you know, even though she wasn't going to give up her wigs till she had hair. So she just used Monat while she was wearing her wigs. And then now she's going natural. So super excited. So I'm going to hope you can see this here. Okay, there's one of the befores. Now this one, he doesn't have a time limit on it. Actually, does he? I was trying to think. See how there's like no hair there, and then you see how that hair is filled in, and it comes back like baby hairs. It's not real aggressive. It's just light little baby hairs that come back in. So look at this gentleman. His is from July 20th, so a month from, well, not even a month, July 20th to August 4th. And these were in my Monat for Ethnic Hair -- We Are Modern Nature Facebook page, but they were just further down in the feed. So you can see how he's showing, see how like his peak there? Well, it's filling in. And so it's just a subtle process. It's just shampoo providing nutrition to the scalp and to the hair. And then I wanted to show you, so this lady, make it a little bit bigger, she had a baby, and so she was suffering from postpartum. And what she's excited about is she wasn't able to get those edges to fill in. And there you go. She's been using the IRT spray. I should have brought an example down, but the IRT spray is pure Capixyl. It's pure growth. So that's something else that you could incorporate. Like if you have just specific areas of concern, like right here or wherever it might be, the IRT spray, Intense Repair Spray, is pure Capixyl. Seems like water, has no scent. You just spray it in those areas of concern really close to the scalp twice a day, and then you're good to go. Let me see. I pulled a couple more here. Oh, here's the lady. And this one, she did not put the time frame either, but I still wanted to show you. She was on my page too. And so hope you can see that there. Just how her hair, like there's where she was showing that area, and see how it's filled in, and then that area right there, and then see how it's filled in. So that's the magic of Monat, is just all about nutrition for the hair and the scalp. Now this little sweetie, she was just like, she said, having hair may not be a big deal to some, but to others it means self-confidence, proudly going out in public, and even wearing a great smile instead of a wig. So this is a really good example. And this was in there too. So you see how her hair was before? And then she used the hydration system, Rejuvenique oil, and the IRT spray. So she would shampoo however often she shampoos, and then she would use that spray in the areas of concern, and oftentimes she would put the oil on top of it. So it just kind of depends. If you suffer from a dry scalp, then you'll use more oil. You'll put the spray on and you'll put some oil on top of it. It's just all about nutrition, feeding that scalp. Let me see if I have any more that I've put on here. Oh, that one does have a date. Okay. You know, I was showing you that one. It's July, and August. Sorry about the glare, but you can see the difference that, you know, just almost 3 weeks makes. And it is, if those hair follicles are not dead, like Keisha, if you still have some hair that's coming in there, it takes like 6 to 9 years for the hair follicle to die. If it's not dead, we can get that hair to come back in. And it's naturally based. So the other products to compare it to, you know, like Rogaine, Propecia, Nioxin, they all have minoxidil in it. This is all naturally based, plant-based products. So, and then I had posted this one too. There's quite a few on here, but let me show you. This was did you see that one? That was the collage that I put on my page. So there's one of them, trying to keep the glare off. And this is before, and this is Monat after 2 weeks. And these folks are using the hydration system and the oil. So can you see that? I wanted to show you that. And you know, if you want to message me and if you want me to send you these pictures so that you can look at them more closely, I will be happy to do that. So anyway, give it a try. I just wanted to give you the instructions and some background information and explain how the hair is filled in and why Monat is different. So just message me if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.